Okay, so this is Peak T Relational Training System titled Which One Does Not Belong 9A. This is the assignment Target 2 by Jennifer West. Okay, so to begin with, what is Peak T? Peak T stands for Promoting the Emergence of Advanced Knowledge Transformation Module. This module uses direct training as a basis to establish a mutual and combinatorial entailment which allows relational responding across various relational frames to promote a transformation of stimulus function across stimuli that has been taught. This means we can train individuals to understand the function between two items that would typically appear to have no relation with each other at all. An example of this would be a cow and a pig can be paired to each other to show that they are part of a farm, which has been culturally established. Okay, so applying Peak T. The current study applied Peak T cultural established relations through the program titled Which One Does Not Belong? This program uses a set class of items and teaches the participant the function between the items being matched. It also teaches the ability to discriminate when an item is not part of the function being presented. The current study presented 4 items in 2 classes. They included a cow and a chicken for class function 1, and then a piece of paper and a set of scissors for the second class function. These classes were presented to a 7-year-old male Okay, so peak T in action. This study consisted of 5 trial blocks with 10 trials in each block. There was 2 training phases and 3 testing phases to the study. Phases and trial blocks will possibly vary with participants. However, training included positive reinforcement in the form of the experimenter stating correct, and the negative reinforcement included a verbal form of the experimenter stating no when they responded incorrectly. A prompt question was also given during the training phase in the form of, are these the same or different? The classes were presented in random order during Okay, so the peak T scoring system was like, scoring system scale was 10, 8, 4, 2, and 0. To achieve a 10, no prompt was given. The participant was automatically able to establish the function shown. To achieve an 8, 1 prompt was required before the function was established. To achieve a 4, 2 prompts were needed to establish the function. To achieve a 2, 3 prompts were given and the experimenter would point to the correct answer. And to achieve a 0, 4 prompts and the experimenter gave the answer to the participant. Okay, so what does this test include? Well, there are 2 different tests of training in this study. Testing phases are 1 and 2. Testing phase included the prompt, which one doesn't belong. The class was presented random. Examples A, C, B, C, A, D, and B, D. The second type of testing was Y and Z testing. Examples include A, B, C, C, B, D, C, D, B, A, B, D, or C, D, B. Okay, so the results of this study, training trial block 1 included a score of 8 for each trial with the exception of trial 1 when the participants scored a 4. During trial block 1 testing, the participants scored 8 during each trial also. Training trial block 2 included scores of 10 during each trial. No prompts were required and mastery criteria was met for this phase. During trial block testing 2, testing scores of 10 were achieved. No prompts were required and mastery criteria was also met for this phase. During Y and Z testing, master criteria was met on the first attempt. Okay, so this is kind of an example of what I was talking about in the results. As you see, by the end, mastery criteria was met. Okay, so for discussion, what does the results of this study mean? Well, a culturally established function was easily learned by a child on the autism spectrum. This possibly opens doors for other functions which may pose more of a challenge with a solution to solve those issues. Limitations could be that possible memorization of the function instead of learning of the function could have taken place. Well, a solution to memorization issues could be possibly spacing out phases and durations of future studies. This study was conducted over a 3-day period, so possibly extending the study to 5 days or more could eliminate memorization. Phases were conducted 30 minutes apart between